And you're welcome back. Thank you so much for staying with us here on iBrand Daybreak. It is the time where you get to, of course, hear from the stars that we have scattered all over the country, telling us about their art and how they come about it. And of course, the first star that we're having this morning is the creative director and CEO of Black Adudu. You're welcome. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. It's actually nice having you. You look beautiful.
Thank
Actually.
you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And of course, I can see the creativity actually all around you. Olubumi Lasisi,
Yeah.
it's nice to have you in the studio this morning.
I will say thanks for having me too.
Black Adudu, it sounds, sorry for this I'm going to say, but it's supposed to be on a lighter note. Did you use Dudu Oshun growing up? It sounds like African, seriously African, stuff. So how did you come up with that name?
Yeah, I would say nature. Sometimes, you don't decide what you want for yourself. You're actually in search of something and then something finds you. That's nature.
Right. So that was how you came up with the Black Adudu name?
Someone actually gave me the name.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, that was my first day in school, I'm this person that all my life used to be school. I just wanted to go to school. I wanted to go to Unilag then. Every school gave me admission for like 4 or 5 years. I turned them down. I didn't go. I think it was the 4th year, then my mom was like, okay, Yabatek is closer to Unilag. Starts going to Yabatek. Okay, I enrolled for Yabatek. So my first day in class, I think, I was obstructing the board. I think the lecturer left some note already. I came late because I didn't want it. Like that vibe of going to school is leaving me already because it wasn't Unilag. And it was, I was like, okay, let me just manage my civil since it's not Unilag. So I was obstructing the notes on the board and a boy from the class just yelled, Black Adudu, let's see the board now. You're obstructing. So I looked who this one they call because I actually haven't put out any name of such. These are first meetings, so why will you give me a name? So while leaving the class, I kept hearing in my tone that, guy, it's your name actually, because his response was like, thank God you know your name. Then I looked at my skin, my complexion. Actually, I am black and dudu. He said Black Adudu, but the tone came that actually you are black and dudu. So I embraced the name, Black Adudu. And then I searched everywhere for the name, the uniqueness of the name, everything. I was like, okay, nature.
And you adopted
Let me give it a try.
Actually, it is a beautiful name. All right, so you're into fashion, obviously, and designing as well.
Yes.
How long have you been doing this professionally?
Professionally, let's say 3-4 years. But I've been into fashion for like, say, a piece of 15 years. It's like a family business. The moment I was done with my secondary school, I came back to assist my mom. That's what she does, basically, fashion. So I started with her by force, by fire. Because I never wanted to learn. Because I'm this person that anywhere I am, I find it very difficult being idle. So if I find myself in this environment, I want to look into what you are doing. So while in school, I venture into a lot of things because they are around me and I don't like being idle. So when I came home, I have to like adopt mom's line too. I remember my mom then was saying, she would say it in Yoruba and be like, Toba jekpon money monta, waba mita. I think I reminded her of that line yesterday. So.
And what does that mean?
She said, even if she sells pomo, the normal pomo now, your pomo you eat, that's what I'll be selling with her. And she had to say that because then I didn't want to learn because I was tired. I don't learn this one, learn this one, learn this one. I'm back home again. So I should come and learn this one again. So I gave it a try, and then the pace of 4 years, me juggling, I want this admission, I want this school, all and sorts. That 4 years worked out, and that was the 4 years that I like had to learn gradually. Then I involved into it with her.
All right, now let's talk about, let's go deep into your sector, the creative sector. You will agree with me that report has it that your sector is this country's second largest employer. And of course, your sector has the capacity or the potential of producing or creating 2.7 million jobs within a span of now to 2025. Now, that's a big language for the average man on the street. You're here, you're a creative director. Help us understand in a very subtle means or subtle way how your sector is that lucrative or that rewarding for anyone who's actually watching you right now that would want to go into it. Tell us more about it.
You know, the sector actually is divided into sections. The cameraman is not naked. You are sitting, you are not naked. So definitely you come to a stage in your life, you will need a stylist. A stylist will need a designer. A designer will need a tailor.
Is it a must that I must need a designer or a stylist?
You know, it comes with the concept you are portraying.
Okay.
They can't give you a theme for an event now and just be like, let me just go into my wardrobe and pick something. They are telling you, okay, we are working on Afrofusion, or we are working, we want some, probably they gave you a star name for you to look like. You know, there are some certain people, they have a way they dress.
Sure.
They give you this person, okay, look like this person. Then you be like, okay, let me just wear this thing and go. And you know yourself, you'll be on the red carpet. Reports will have it for you that you have wardrobe malfunction. So now tell me why you don't need a stylist. A stylist to be employed, you employ the stylist. It's still under fashion. A job is created. From the stylist to rack his head and be like, who would I work with? Then the stylist go far and low and be like, okay, I know this designer that does this. Then this designer probably might not know how to sew. He just design and he have tailors. He or she will employ tailors. They bring out the creative aspect of it. Once they bring out the creative aspect of it, then they style the person. But there are cut and cut and cut of processes in between. We have the illustrators, they are still under this thing. We have the makeup artists, they are still under here. The photographers sometimes, they are still under this. Now tell me, the statistics is not wrong. Shooting a video, a music video, shooting music videos, shooting movies, you still have to walk through that same section. So the statistics is not wrong. Other than entertainment comes fashion. Fashion, entertainment, they are like this. You can't do anything naked.
All right. Now, telling us about this sector, how do you think one can go into it? Do you prefer the person going to school to get this knowledge, or he or she can be trained or mentored by someone?
Depends on how you see life.
How did you embrace it?
I embraced it through like I said, I embraced it through my mom. So my mom actually went to school of fashion for some time. So when she was done, she looked into the environment. You know, sometimes you can go to school and then the reality of what is in school is different from the reality of what we have in life. So it's not everyone that will wear a dress fully every day. We have some people, they want Afrofusion. We have some people, they want they like to be African fully. Some like to go like the English way fully. Then you look at it, okay, if I go to school, how does it help? School helps a lot. We're talking about the fitting, we are talking about how you place the fabric texture and all sorts. But someone that learns too, they have their own impact too, because they are the ones mostly that tailor. It's just like an engineer and a bricklayer. Let's put it that way so that you will understand. An engineer will explain to you the structural features of a building and be like, okay, this the iron here are too much, then you have to navigate from here to here, shift this load from this place to this place. But for a bricklayer, he's an artisan. An engineer will not mount a house and start laying blocks for you. He has to seek the artisans. So the tailors most times are the artisans.